Greetings.
That's sure something I could use.
Hello?
A cure for the air conditioning.
Welcome.
All aboard!
All right, that merits conversation just a little bit earlier. Good morning, everybody. Welcome on in. Thank you ever so much. Welcome in, Valente. Thank you for being the first person here, quite literally.
Hello.
Thank you, everybody, for raiding in. I appreciate that very, very much. Preef, please tell me what you were up to today. I did not expect you to actually be done quite so soon, so that's good news. Apologies to everybody for being late. What I'm doing with... So what have I got today? Sure, let's use this one. So I'm going to be switching over live. Just give me a split second to find the right button. Maybe. All right, we are loading in to a creative world today. And you'll have to let me know just how good or bad the microphone is, because I'm not paying much attention to it. Let's go out of here. Audio is good. Yay! That's a start. And I can change the title. I don't know what the heck it is. All I did after yesterday was give it 3, I kid you not, 3 computer reboots. That's it. So I was working on this particular Magic Show related item, but I didn't end up figuring out how to put stuff on the inside the way I wanted. I'm not even sure the little floaty colored box is up there. I guess I had a Lightmatic I was going to do. I don't know. But in any case, today we're going to build another item from the world of the Magic Show, just because I can. What do we got? Oh, okay, I guess I've never explored my own test world. That's fine. So today's weird and wild, and I don't know if it's going to be wonderful or not, project. I decided when I woke up this morning, as strange as it is, that we are going to try and build the Rabbit's Revenge, which sounds kind of bizarre, and I'm going to try to wing it. Let me just see if I can add a. Do I have a media source I can actually use to show you this? Media source 2. Let's try it. Trying to remember what it's called, what I want to call it. Let's just leave it at that. I have a feeling it's not going to be the right one. So we'll just have to bear with me if it's the wrong file, but I figure out where I put it to. Videos. Oh, this one. So we're not going to play the whole thing, I hope. So cross my fingers it doesn't start playing. I haven't used this feature before. Do not start that. All right. Hope that it likes it. Nope, it does not. That's in the preview window. It's not what I want to put it. Okay. Long story made short. For those of you that are familiar with the show, it's actually terrible. I'll just be blunt. It is terrible. Let's see. Media source. Let's add it to the correct piece. Media source. No. Existing. This one. Fit. And we'll make it smaller. Much, much, much smaller. And now I have to interact with it. Right. Oh, this is going to be interesting to see if it actually works. Okay. So, long story made short live. Where is the references channel? I haven't used that thing in a while. Okay. So, references, media source. I want it to be, no, not an hour in. About, ooh, perfect. Almost. I'm going to show you just a little clip of what we're doing here. So maybe I'll make that full screen maybe not full screen, maybe a little bigger, just for a while. And then we'll just let you guys see what's going on. So I'm going to pause the Spotify. Let's hope the sound comes through. I don't know if it will, actually, now I think about it. Media source. Do you actually have? Yep, there it is. Okay. So apologies, you guys may need to manually adjust some of your sound. Just give me a split sec to make sure we don't blow everybody's ears out. Copy those filters. Paste those filters. Okay, let's hope this works. Just temporary. We'll get out of the way. Okay, so I'm crossing my fingers this is going to work, but I'm just going to show you a short clip of what this piece is. All right.
Pick up my axe, long want to spice, and down comes the face, neat and precise, starting this whole infernal device. Nice, axe, and little dog. Now watch very closely, it sounds deliciously complex. Down makes it over a bite of acid, with a little blood, shedding a little dud. You see me acid falls into this bowl, and turns into blood, blood, and down goes the bowl, up comes the boot, taking the ball into the chute. I don't think this my plan is an absolute beaut. And then the ball rolls around and around till it reaches the swords. And then the gun makes a bit of a sound and you board. It shakes his razor sharp blade right through her neck, I'm afraid. And as it comes down, and we rejoice, if she chooses to scream, well, it's her choice, and we all get to hear her sweet little voice for the very last time. Is this sublime? Here's the crime. Another pièce de resistance. For now along the ramp goes giant Edna. Listen to joy. The edge and bye-bye, dear boy. And as the grisly ending nears, please, a moment of silence, my dears. But wait, what's that ringing in my ears? Could it be? Yes, it is. It's the sound of ears. good guys without us bad guys? Where were the good guys without us bad guys? Well, where were the good guys be? Where were all the good guys be?
All right, so that's as weird as it's gonna get, and hopefully not that weird after all. So let's make this a little smaller, drag it out of the way, and get our actual music playing again. There we go. So yeah, that was what I woke up thinking about this morning. It was stuck in my head, like totally and utterly stuck in my head. So, long story made short, that's kinda, sorta what I was going to be doing. 58. Yeah. Actually, just let me grab a screen grab from the other one. So that's the plan. It's a horrible thought, but hey, it's fun, I guess. Nope. Let's see if I can get this a little better. What I'm just trying to do is grab a quick screen grab of the device, enough to get me a reference of what I'm up to. Okay, 1, 2. Aha, that's better. Sorry, we're getting weird references. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly print screen that on my other screen, and then we'll shut that reference down because it's just completely and utterly useless. And I know you guys aren't seeing that, me screen grabbing it and stuff. I'm aware of that. Okay, and so, yeah, part of what made me think about this was quite literally the rabbits that I've been working with. So let's take this source and make it go, oops, save that. Sure. Desktop, why not? Save. All right, so now I can turn off this horrible source, and you guys don't have to put up with that anymore. Nor do I have to put up with this anymore. All right, so let's see if we can get that. Games. Minecraft, can you please actually fit on my screen? Minecraft. Go. Just trying to pull it down out of the way because something moved. Oh. Minecraft, please come down to the bottom. Or not. I guess I'll have to be close enough. Don't know why it's being a pill, but sure. There we go. All right. Lock that puppy in place. And then we are back to working on it. So that's the weirdness that, yeah, something like that. No. The army of rabbits reminded me of that. And then I woke up this morning with that how's about a round for the bad guy stuck in my head, like round and round and round in circles. And the original, so the story behind that, long made short, is that when I was a kid, we Yeah, whatever. Iron. A bunch of these. Let's see. Stairs. When I was a kid, ooh, I can actually use those for something. Wahoo! Bamboo mosaic stairs? I don't think I've ever made those. We actually had tons of rabbits. Like we've talked about this before. My dad was a magician. But the other thing about it as a kid is that although I've never seen that production live, and never will, I was head over heels, like totally enamored with it when I was a kid. No accounting for any sort of taste whatsoever. I'm gonna pretend, since we don't have a smooth thing to represent that cannon, I'm looking for something kind of golden. Ooh, let's go with wax cut copper stairs. Sure, that'll do. I need rails, I need fencing, I need that. I need something red to represent some of the things in there, because it's not actually going to be as good as that. Okay, so I need one stained glass. I'm going to need I'm going to need for the bucket. Okay, pretending the bucket's tipped over. We'll go with that. No, actually, I can't write vertically. Never mind. Just let's just go with red concrete. Sure, that'll do. Mangrove. I don't grab a sign. And I need glass. Let's go with glass panes and white glass blocks. Sure. None of this is going to make any sense, and I'm just going to wing it as we go. I'm going to grab the screenshot, though, just so that I can have something to look at. Desktop. Screenshots. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me a second, guys. I do have to sneeze. Sorry about that. I really did have to sneeze, and there's another one coming on already. All right, so I have a screenshot for me. Let's see if we can get back into that references thing. We can turn on the reference screenshot on and off as we need. So let's take that off. Image. Do I have one that's a magic thing? No, not at the moment. Okay, rabbit. Sure, I'll call it that. Browse. Ideas. It's a pretty bad shot of the thing, but we'll make it smaller and get it out of our way. There we go. All right, so this may or may not be your kind of cup of tea. If it isn't, I apologize. And if everybody knows how it's done, more power to you. Okay, so I'm just going to put my version on another monitor so I can see what I'm doing. So I'm going with iron glass. I need some wood, probably in black, maybe, for fencing. What have I got for, oops. What have I got for fence? I hope you didn't lose Dell.
Welcome.
Yeah, I hope you didn't lose me. Okay, yeah. So I was trying to sneeze. Yeah, I don't see anything listed about having dropped frames, but the kilobits dropped fairly significantly, so I'm not sure. Yeah. And OBS is lying as usual because they always say that there is more, what's the word? Less CPU being used than is really the case. Let's try that. We're gonna have some random, very, very random stuff going on here. Actually, I guess I don't need this right yet. So what I need to start with is the stairs section in the center. Because if you don't start with that bit, then none of the rest of it ever makes any sense. So stairs and probably slabs of whatever that was. This. Okay, so now that I know what I want for ideas, then I can probably put the rails and such in after. Put that back, and that back, and that back. All right. I went radio and video silent for a little bit. Oh, sorry about that. Wasn't trying to be video silent. I had to sneeze. I apologize for missing the sub gifts that came through and everybody that was dropping in with the raid. Let's back that up and make sure I haven't missed too much more than that. So Creef came in, and I still want to know what Creef was doing. So I'm going to skim through, and if I don't see it, I'll ask somebody to fill me in. Let's see. Yellow, I appreciate your resub, particularly given how weird today is. Let's see, what have we got? And welcome on in, Silver Unicorn. Very, very glad to see you guys. Once again, hello to Valenti. Creef raid, Bobreen, yes, thank you very much. Welcome in, good evening. Let's see, where else we go? Dell making the dramatic entrance. Well, maybe. Okay, audio is good. Thank heavens for that. Well, was good. Let me know if it changes. Okay, I think we made it back. Yes, so I do want to know what Creef was working on. I know I got right into it and got all distracty, but I wanted to get the bit that might have to be clipped off the front for VOD purposes out of the way. And I'm just going to rename this one. Let's see. Rabbits Revenge in Creative. Which may actually not end up being a rabbit, but All right, so let's see. We've got some slabs for the base of the stairs. We've got that. Let's go with, what do we have for walls? Oh, phooey. These are polished diorite walls, and those are just regular ones. Well, I mean, this is creative. I can do whatever I want in creative, right? Doesn't have to be the same colors. Psychology? Happy songs! Okay, yeah, let's go with the walls in the back. It means I have to change up the stairs. Stairs and slabs. Go with this and see what we can get. Because, I mean, hey, if I dither all day long, it's not going to help. Okay, so starting in the middle. I don't really have an orientation to this, so let me just pick a direction. What do we got? That looks like west-ish. Okay, we'll go south.
Welcome.
East? Huh. It's funny, I did what felt like a 90-degree turn, and it was far more than that. Whatever. Okay, let's not have that one in the background, so let's keep going this way, south. Okay. Stairs. So we're actually gonna build something. Yes. Kinda, sorta. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I guess it's gonna be 3 wide. Just because I need a piece in the middle. This one, that one, this one. It's white in the middle. Let's see, what do I got for white fencing? Close enough. Actually, let's do pink. Yeah, nothing fits. Nothing matches. No, with birch. It's one of those weird spots where birch actually works. 1, 2. Scale's all wrong, so that's fine. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's a slab. Aha. Oops. That part's not critical. So the lower slab. No, it's an upper slab. Okay. What I'm going to do actually is this. I'm going to the stairs that away. Oops, that's not going to work. There. That's what I really want. Forget, I'm in creative. I can do whatever I want. Oops, this way. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Not quite whatever I want, but it's pludgy. I don't like that, but I'll fix it later. And then there's a safety rail up on this side. Probably 2 blocks high, I think. Just, yeah, that'll do. All right, so everything's scale really runs from that. Except that we need to have space to do the bowls and such. Okay, so this is the annoying bits. This one, that one. I'm so used to not being able to fly, like even in creative, that it feels weird. So Kreef, now that you've had a chance to say hello and hopefully had some extra dinner, what is it that you were working on today? Because I would really like to know. I'm just being, oh. Fences, okay. Well then. Being as that's not going to work, let's go red. We'll just ditch for this one. Okay, that's the fishbowl that comes down. Now, let's see, brown for boots. Dark oak ought to work. But something with a stair that doesn't actually look horrible is the key. You can't really make stairs in, yeah. Actually, let's do polished blackstone just because that might have not much line to it. Kreef's Landing 4.0. Ooh, alrighty. So I'm curious, is it usually the same thing that gets you, or is it something different each time? And if you've made some progress in 4.0, what is the current project you were working on there? That's the inside. Let's try that. Oop. This way. And then we're going to pretend that this, oop, I can't even do it right. Wow. That is the jankiest thing I've ever built. Let's see. You know, oddly enough, I think I liked the stairs better. I know it sounds dumb. We're just representing things as opposed to actually being something useful. because of the scale. It varies what gets me. The first one was a skeleton. Okay, yeah. Second version was a zombie. I keep forgetting you're offset by 1 on purpose. I mean, a skeleton I could see because they're, no bad puns intended. They're things that tend to be, easy to hide, and so the arrows seem to come out of nowhere. Okay, so now the ball. Gotta figure out how to make a ball. It's gonna be up higher. We have to deal with gravity. Gravity stinks. Okay, I'm gonna put that there for a spacer. I probably should have put the red up higher, actually. And this will be a bottom one on purpose. Yeah, I should have put the red up higher. Let's go like this. Oops. 1, 2. Let's grab that one. Put that up top. Okay, something I can use contrasting to that for a ball. Let's go just for convenience sake. And this one, ball. Yeah, I don't want that. I want this ball there. We've got platform where you stick the guy, which needs to be over a little further, but we'll get there. And then, yeah, the rails actually have to be out here. This can be slabs. Slab, slab, slab. At 3.0, you fell from a height when luring is. I gotcha. Okay. See, I know it's far less. What's the word? Far less effective to have an iron farm on the ground, but I'll be perfectly honest. That's precisely why I do it that way. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We've got the platform. We've got the thing representing the tank, which they say turns to blood, but I mean, that's just garbage. We all know that. And then ideally, it'd be nice to have something that's not quite as wide, like that we could build an offset, but it doesn't happen. Okay, so let's see. Looking at the picture, so we've got in behind the ball. I guess I need another platform. There we go. He tagged you. Oh, yeah. Makes sense. So he pushed you. How rude. He's not allowed to do that. That will work like a pivot point for this one. Ooh, actually, I can do that. Okay. Let's see if I can get this one. Oops, wrong way. This is another reason to do these in creative, is because the weird ideas don't always make sense. This has to go up higher. And then I need that's a ball, so let's go with white glass. Actually, okay, I'm gonna do something bizarre. Okay, white. Let's do I can always come back for the rails and stuff later. And white glass, and I need string. I guess I don't need these anymore. String. Okay. It is risky building higher up, but it also leaves you space to build a creeper farm directly below, which means that you can AFK 2 farms at once. True. Very, very true. I hadn't thought about that, actually. If I wanted to do something like that, you know, maybe put an iron farm on the bottom end of my general mob farm. What's it's not bamboo. Thanks, Zerk. Okay. So the reason I wanted to do that is because then I can use the glass and the carpet. Oh, I can't. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. I'm going to grab something red. What did I say I was going to use? Actually, let's go with a block of redstone. Sure. Why not? Right? Creative, you can build with redstone blocks that don't actually have to do anything. Okay, and then we need to make it look like, well, kind of, sort of. Actually, let's make that higher. Okay, so I want to this way. Can't go that way, that's fine. Okay, fine. We'll just fake it. I was hoping to actually be able to run water, but guess that's not going to happen. Okay, fine. We'll just do it with white glass. Why not? Just purely so it's visible. That's really all I care about. We'll go here. And up, I guess. This isn't making a whole lot of sense. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm pretending. So I'm gonna pretend some more. Let's go take this up one higher. And it doesn't quite work with relation to the other scale. So I guess I have to make that taller. Which means scale-wise, let's take this out. Let's just do the wall instead. Oh, the wall's offset. Shoot. Oh well. Go like that. We'll pretend people are a lot taller than they really are, right? Right. Okay. So then next piece is actually supposed to be a mace that knocks this thing over in the first place, which is weird and a half because you can't do horizontal stuff. So let's try another rod that just kind of holds up random stuff. Oops. And see what it looks like. No, neither actually, Grief. My father was a magician growing up. And so I quite enjoyed, actually, oddly had a stupid kid crush on, but wasn't a romantic crush. But I had a stupid kid crush on a guy by the name of Doug Henning, who is dead, for lack of a better descriptor. I mean, it's true. Sorry, but, you know, it is. And, oh, that looks terrible. What can we use instead? You can't get horizontal sticks in Minecraft. Like, it just doesn't work. We don't have a mace till next season, which would have been nice. And I didn't actually add the new blocks in here, which would have made sense now that I think about it. They only updated this to 1.20, but I've got some other things with this. Wow, I've never used that in my life. Huh, didn't even know that existed. Okay. I was gonna have one of those, like, let's worry about it later moments. let's just do it with sandstone. Sure, why not? Doesn't look right, but I'm going to go with it. Okay, so this will be a handle. Let's come under this one. Yeah, that'll have to do. So this is called, weirdly enough, this is actually called The Rabbit's Revenge. Oops, wrong one. Oh, really? Okay. How am I going to get this to cooperate? There we go. That'd be the midsection. Yeah, so this is The Rabbit's Revenge. That sounds really warped, but in the reference picture, you can see in the bottom left corner, above the guy, oops, above the gentleman there, in a metal cage, there's a rabbit, a rather large rabbit. What was this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1. I only need 3. Oh, I did it again. Okay, and then this has to come up here. 2, 3. That one, yeah. This one, that one. And so the idea being 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay, now I need a block. Oh. How does one, actually, I guess I can do this with chain, I suppose. Because that kind of makes sense. And iron. Go. Basically, so in the rabbit, ooh, okay. In The Rabbit's Revenge, the villain of a musical called The Magic Show, and I kind of got my story kind of messed up, but the villain in The Magic Show decides that he really wants to get rid of the young kid magician. He really does not like the guy. And so he wants to off him, basically. So what he chooses to do is a rather ridiculously Rube Goldberg kind of system. And do I have... I don't think this is going to work, but we'll give it a go. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, it is. Nope, that only goes vertical. Okay, so put that one on the bottom. And we'll put chain out the other way. This one, that one. There, that's my faux mace. Sort of. It'd be nice if I could have a spike going all the way, but whatever. Anyway, and so he decides that he's going to destroy the other magician. So the idea being the guy gets bonked on the head, knocked out, taken up the steps, which now that I'm changing the scale, I can actually raise the whole platform, but that's neither here or there at the moment. And then we've got a rather crazy contraption. I'm just going to quickly full screen this just to explain the contraption, and then we will get back to what we were at. Full screen that. Okay, so the long story short, I'm just going to put this on, actually not, just leave it. Okay, so the bit you're seeing just underneath the text on the right from the chat is the start of the contraption. So you've got the platform in the middle, which we've got. Then below that, or I mean, sort of off to the right, you've got a boot. So what actually happens, we'll go all the way to the start, you've got a mace, which is tied in a different orientation by a string. So it's tied up like this, like up as we have it. And then when the string gets chopped, the mace can spin downwards, which then uses its handle to tip the red bucket, which is supposed to have acid in it. And I'm going to have to draw, I'm going to actually have to put some more blocks there, and then a sign probably would work, I think. And anyways, so it's going to say acid, and it tips the acid over, which pours through a chute into a bowl to make it a sorry, to supposedly turn it to blood, which is kind of ridiculous because that's not realistic, but whatever. And then after that, it does that, then the boot, like the bucket of acid becomes heavy, clearly. And then the bucket of acid gets heavy and drops downwards, which then has a boot below come up and tip the yellow ball into a series of, like, basically rails for the ball. Nothing exciting about that. And when that happens, the ball goes around and around and bumps into, on the left-hand side, just in front of the gold gun, bumps into a sword. And then the sword tips the stops holding up the cannon end, and it falls over, which pulls down another cable and sends a guillotine through a gal's neck. No blood, because magic and all that, no blood. And the weight on that opens, the weight on the back by the guy's head, opens the cage at the top, and a super massive giant rabbit comes out of the cage and pushes the rock off the edge over onto the kidnapped magician in the middle, who subsequently, as everyone who saw the video can vouch, is not there. Yes. So that's how that works. So, yeah. And I'm working on getting that to be a better size. Control Z, small. Okay. So it's weird how that works, but I'm having fun with it. Okay. The scaling is completely out to lunch because Minecraft. That bucket's a bit big. I think I'll just take these back out again. 1, 2, 3. But I think I'm liking the faux shoot. I think that looks a little better. Yeah, so we'll have to see what's going on there. And apologies for the text on everything being white on whatever color. Normally, I'm farther down on the ground and you don't see things against the sky. And I've got a bit of a stuffy nose today, so I'm just letting myself have coffee indiscriminately. But yes, there's a lot of, being as it's a musical and it's a very cheesy 80s musical, like very, very cheesy 80s musical, then the text is pretty, not text, sorry, the dancing is pretty lame. It's about as bad as it sounds. Let's put the sign, that's the only red sign I could think of, so that's why we've gone this way, and we're going to go acid. I wish we could make the font bigger. And I'm not sure how to do that in ASCII text. Let's space at least. Oops, acid. Okay, done. And then let's get ourselves a glow thingy. Glow thingy, yes, all them are technical words. Ooh, nope, and I need this. I think I'm done with that. Close enough. Close enough. All right. So now we've got that. And this is our fake ball. So then I was thinking about using a combination of rails and iron railings to fake out the look of actually having the ball drop into the cage, because Minecraft, it's not a ball, right? And it's just off of a platform, which would face the other way, and then the boot would tip it. So I think I actually did that the wrong direction. So let's see if I can get that rectified. Nope. Okay, this one. And then this one there. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Let's go to that. This one. Yeah, there we go. So then the boot would come up and tip the ball, tipping the ball into the chute. And of course, my brain wants to finish that, being ADHD and all that jazz. So, yeah. Okay, so the other part we're missing, of course, is cables and chains and stuff to tie it all together. At the moment, it's kind of imaginary. So this here should actually have a platform. Let's go with trapdoors. Why not? Go with red. There. Pretend that's there. The problem with rails, or sorry, with these is they don't tie to things, and I can't simply put strings on everything like this, like with leads. It just doesn't. You can't exactly put a lead on a block of glass. I would love to know how Ross did it when she was doing balloons, because that looked amazing. But yeah, no clue. No clue. So, because I don't know that, we're not going to do that. Frustrating, but true. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to this method. Actually, don't think I'm going to need the chain for that right now. Okay, so I'm going to pretend it comes down there, kicks up the boot, flips that, which would point downwards. So I'm going to put a temporary one here. Nope, not there. There. Things coming down. Okay, now I've got to figure out how to a block that I hate. That doesn't match anything. Oh, sorry guys. So I'm not in the mood for that song. Nope. Okay, let's pull out. Because it's creative, I can get rid of whatever I want, right? So what's the world's most ugly block in the game? Ooh, yes, I'm never going to use the terracotta, so that will help. Let's go with that one. Sure, that'll work. All right. Listen, that come down, which means I need a block here to put rails on. Now, my question is, that will work, but if I take this out, yeah, the rails come off. Okay. Now, can I? I don't think I can put rails on string, but I've just never tried. Nope, you can't. Okay, so what do I want to do? Let's get the trapdoor back. I'm going to pretend this rotates down flat, so I need this one. Nope, not that one. I need to put it here, so I can get the trapdoor on the bottom. Ah, come on, you. This one. So yeah, one of the things I did last night was to make myself a list of just generic ideas of things that were going around in my head. And at about 3 in the morning, this one came up. So this is what we got. That's actually not horribly bad. So the ball thing would tip off there, start rolling down like a minecart. And then we can do it. Okay, so the ball rolls around and around, which I don't really care. But let's just take it this way. Give it some space, just so I can get some. Oops, let's take it one more, just so I can get some iron railings in there. Okay, rails, please. This one. This one. Oh, it goes twice around the circle, doesn't it? Okay. So instead of that, I mean, we will need that eventually, but into my plan. It's an absolute beaut. I've got that. I played the song for people, and now I've got it going around in my head. I swear I'm going to drive myself crazy one of these days. Well, more than one of these days, I'm sure. Okay, let's go. I missed. How can you miss flying in creative? Okay, so this one has to come down one more. We want to wrap around the pole, right? We got to come out of there so I can put the rails on here. And then rails can come out. That'll get them on the ground. This one, that one. There we can go. There, there, there. Get underneath? Yes. There, there. Okay. I just like the idea of it going around and around. All right, so they can't come through here, which moves over one and turn this way. I want it to wrap twice. Don't know if I can get it to wrap twice. It's very, yeah, it's a very different activity. But it's not, I mean, those of you that have watched me before, it's not the first time I've done stuff like this. So in the very same show, musical, is this thing. Now, I'm going to fly over because I don't know what that glowy thing is and it's bugging me. I want to know what is that. Why is it floating there? Oh, that was my Lightmatic box. Okay. Yeah, okay, I have to turn that off at some point. In any case, let's see. Oh, nope. Back to game. Is it this one? There it is. Schematic. Loaded schematics? Nope. Menu. Area editor. Huh. Okay. I guess I'm not being able to figure out what I did with that one to get rid of it. That's fine. Whatever. So this is an incomplete version of something known as the Mismade Lady. And I've got some of the splits in backwards. So like this one has a double split in the center, whereas it should actually, and the bats like it. Whereas it should actually have a double split down at the bottom and here. But what this version is doing at the moment, it's intentionally not actually wrong, now that I think about it, because once you've mismade the person, then that actually makes more sense. So the notion with that one, and they've used it in the same show, weirdly enough, rainbows too, because that was sort of Doug Henning's MO, rainbows and clouds and so forth. But in any case, the idea is your assistant gets in, and then they close the door, and usually she, although Muppets did it, but the person gets in there, and then they get sliced up, and the pieces get taken apart, and everybody dances around, plays a good old shuffle game, and then puts them back together, and then we open the doors and see what they look like on the inside. So it's, usually mixed up. In most cases, I think you'll have their midsection, probably about second from the top. Their top, like arms and head and whatnot, will be sitting on the bottom where the bats are. Then you'll usually have their shins above them. Sometimes their feet. It depends on the condition. Like, it doesn't really matter, but it'll be either their feet or their shins up there, and then the top one will be the opposite, whatever's left. I think usually because of the way the audience sees it, you're going to usually get feet in here because you can see they'll have like bare legs with socks and sneakers. And then up there, you've just got like unexciting bare legs. When they did it with the Muppets, quite literally, it was a Muppet. Well, a person in a suit. You know how that works. So you can see the scale of that. I'm not sure why I built it quite that big. I think it was because I wanted the decoration on the doors. But yeah, you can see this one is a little bit smaller. And if I really wanted to do it proper justice, I would do it like that scale. So if I ever did it as a magic prop sort of theme for a base or something. But the problem with that is a lot of these, not just it's kind of obvious how they work, but the other drawback is that they, another drawback of doing them that scale is that if the viewer does not know how the thing works at that scale, they certainly will. And having done that one, as well as another version of something similar called the zigzag, it's a bit of a, what do I call it? A bummer, I guess, when you know how it's done. Okay, let's just make this loop flat. And then we can take it down further. Gotta take it down further on the back side. So let's go here at the top of that one. Yeah, I think so. That one, yes. Jump. And I didn't get it to do the, what's the word? The, whatever. I can't remember. Yeah, I didn't save enough space around here for the railings. That's what I was griping about. That's okay. Okay, so theoretically the ball would come down. I go around and around, and then we'll come back out here. Ah, did it again. There. I'm not going to worry about that. Let's come around this way. Then just make a U-turn. Buddy, U-turn. Okay. Fine. Not quite sure why it doesn't want to go that way. Oh. That's a problem. Yeah, that's a problem. Because we can't put things on strings. Okay, fine. We'll come out one further then. Just because we can. Right? Right. And I'm not going to fuss too much about the rails that I was going to put on the side, the railings, because we really don't need it. I just had a thought. Because of the nature of what this is, I could actually just do a chest cart so that it's sort of pretending to actually function, and then I could do a cart that goes round, and then it U-turns and comes around the other way. Okay, so now we need to go down past the thing, so this way, a little further. Past the thing, that doesn't help. I have to make the platform higher, and I have to stop for that before we get into building cannons. So this one. That'll do. That. Oh, not that one. I needed stairs, right? Yes. Okay. Let's go this way. Janky, useless stairs. There we go. That way. Oh, whoops, that was correct. Oh well. And the reason I'm bringing it up higher, I think, is because most of that stuff is a little taller. Maybe I don't need it quite so high. Maybe just one. Try a little bit lower. How about here? Oops, not stairs. There? Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Will do. Sure. Okay. So this one. There we go. That's better. Take out these. And I like the platform kind of centered. So maybe rather than stairs, if I kind of a big what if game, right? That. Nope. Nope. Just doesn't look right. Because it comes out too far. As much as I would absolutely love to have, much as I would absolutely love to have the shallower look. Yeah. Okay. This way. Oh, hello. That one. Let's pull these out and those out. The inverted stairs. I guess I'll double up. The funny thing about doing these in Minecraft, though, sometimes, not always, but sometimes you'll get a situation where, because you're doubling up things or whatever for Minecraft reasons, you'll get something that looks more like the reality. This isn't the case in this one, because, I mean, this end's all janky. But we need to worry about pillars and posts and whatnot after that. Okay. So for the cannon, my thought was you need a sword. So let's go like that. And the rail. Yeah. So let's take this out. That'll work close enough. And I wanted copper. It's a bit of a weird thing, but okay. So we've got, oh, phooey. Once again, I've got things that, they're beautifully in the middle. But then when I want to build like on top of them, I can't quite do it the way I want to. So let's go with it. I'm not really too worried about the shape of the cannon. Like, that's not the point, because it just, yeah. It just doesn't work. Okay. Let's just do it this way then. Make it big. Stick with big. Because what I really, once again, would love to have is being able to throw, walls on their sides. But that doesn't quite work here. All right. No, let's just do it with. Just go old fashioned. Why not? Because I couldn't get a slab to float in the middle anyways. So we're just going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cannon supports. Those can be anything I want, really. About that'll be this one and that. Oop. Wow. Okay. Even though that's big, it's janky, but we're getting there. Now the fun bit. I've covered up the part that's going to be hard. Not because it was any intention, it just worked out that way. So what happens here is the cannon pushes up to, well, it actually has a string that goes up to a platform above, which we don't really care about at the moment. Oops. And then pulls down, and over behind we have a guillotine. Now they've done the guillotine in red. Let's see if I can do it in mangrove fencing. And I think really the only option I have that can go vertical would be an iron trap door. Now, how I'm going to get to do what I want, I'm not entirely sure. I think I'm probably going to have to use a lever just to make it do what I want. This is the bit I've never built one of these before because they're, well, janky and cruel and, all that stuff. And I'd love to build it on a 45, but in this case, I don't think that's going to work, because the trapdoors will be a problem. Oh, I need fences. Mangrove, not fences. Ooh. Actually, in this case, the trapdoor might be nice. Because it's got a lovely little hole in the middle. Put fence across, or gate across the top. Wow. All right. Part of me actually doesn't want this part to look good, simply because of what it is. Okay, can we get a trap door? Let's go like this. No. How am I going to do that? I guess it's got to be a gate. Just for the image. Because a trapdoor would stick out too far, right? Like, yeah, it sticks out way too far. Well, maybe not. Okay, so if I put one here and close it. Oh, wrong way. What happens if I put it on here? I think it's going to look really janky. Yeah. Although, from certain angles, it's not horrible. Mm, no. Nice thought, but no. All right. So we've got this, that, 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 that. See how high? Oh, we need it higher than that. This one. So that didn't work. Trying to think of what gray things we have that we've vertical. Maybe let's try. No. Signs would look terrible. Pink would be funny, but no. What else do we have that would be vertical? But trapdoors, they go vertical, but they're on a side of something. Doors don't go in the center either. Does anybody else have any suggestions for vertical blocks? I mean, I could make it really thick 3D and do like full-on blocks. That's a possibility, I guess. Okay. So if I grab end rods or copper rods. They're still rods, though, is the problem. Right? Like they'd be skinny like a chain, right? But you might have to be right. Let's see, rod. I can always come back for that. And actually, for the purposes we're using, that might work. The spark off the top is great. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be a full-on vertical thing because you just need to slice somebody's head off, right? So if I was to take that out, once again, try the trap door. Let's throw stairs in for now. And then, because we're looking from the front, that way. I think I'd still want to, yeah, I think I still want the gate in there. Just for the look. So let's put the gate back in. Yeah. Let's see what we've got for hanging signs. I like your suggestion, Yellow. This one might work. Or I could try a warped one. Just the contrast might do the trick. Or I could even do a bamboo hanging sign in yellow. Because I know trapdoors aren't looking right. Alternatively, what if I swap all of this out? That looks like a bit of a better sandwich. Oops. This way. Where's that iron trapdoor again? No, not that. Although that would be nice size-wise. Ooh, actually. Right. I want to try the hanging sign anyways. Can I put a trapdoor? I have to stand on something. Will you let me put a trapdoor up here? No. Darn, that would have been nice. Okay, so inverted elytra would be funny if we could place them. Okay, let's go like this just for kicks. And then we have to make it vertical. That's not gonna work. Unless this one. Come on, can I fly with that, please? This. And throw. There we go. Solved. 2 birds, 1 stone, right? Creepy. Where to put the fence? That? No, too thick. This on the back or the front? That's on the back. Do we care that it doesn't connect? Actually, let's see, where's the iron? I get these to bend around the end. Oh, that's not it. That. Ooh, I was going to say no, but. If I did that. I think I liked it better without, because I don't have borderless glass. Just for the back to make it look like we've got something in there, I think I'm just going to throw, oh, not that, throw this one in anyway. There we go. All right. So let's see, we've got thing, and I don't think I need to have a pulley part for the piece to go there. We can start working on the back section. And we're going to need to deal with the rope that holds like a weight at the back, but we'll deal with that in a bit. This is kind of a weird thing to be doing in mirrored now. Okay, so we've got come down from the back of the stairs. Is that going to be thick enough for the look? Let's try proper blocks for that one. This is a strange thing to be building, and I get that, but I'm having a lot of fun. As strange as it is. Okay. 1, 2. Oops. Let's fly. Please fly. It's not there. It's kind of just past the stairs. I have no idea what music this is, but I don't really care. It's actually kind of working for me. Okay, so height. Quite a bit taller. We need it to be taller than the bucket and such at the top. And it's going to be double wide anyway. Let's put one back here by the thing. The thing. Okay. That's really helping, Delenn. Come on, fly. Please fly. It's going to be, Delenn's building murderous contraptions. But there will not, aside from making it do the thing with the trapdoor, there will not actually be redstone in this. So it's not going to function. That's intentional. stairs. Let's go up here. Too narrow? Yeah, too narrow. Like that. Stairs here and there. That's better. So here, there. It's kind of funny we have sort of like quasi 70s music going on. Okay. Block. Let's make sure I made it far enough apart. I can get the stairs in. I don't do videos for YouTube, but it would be mildly funny if I could get parts of it to actually, work or like zoom in on the correct thing at the correct time, sort of replay style, and then like replay mod style, and actually have the video look like it's working. That would be kind of fun, just for kicks. But it's the wrong scale for a Minecraft person. So yeah, not very effective. Okay, so now we need, they've got a flat platform with rails on it. So I'm just going to extend this out. In the picture, it's gray, but I don't think I really care. I don't think it's seriously critical. Let's just extend this out. We have to get a little farther so that we can actually have the rabbit come by. How I'm going to build a rabbit, I have yet to figure that out. We're going to get there. It'll be an odd number rabbit, as in like, I don't know how many wide, 3, 5? So that it can get the thing, but it's got to push a block. So the block has to be able to get over top of that. Oh, haha, I built it in the wrong spot. Okay, let's make the center part of this work first, and then I'll move the rest. Because you can come up underneath the block. Yeah. So that, let's go here. How far are we? Pushing rocks. We're pushing rocks. I'm going to take this one. Yeah, let's take that out. I think we can get the appropriate sized rock to just fall off that size. So I can redo this. Doesn't really have an overhang, so I take this one out. That. There. There we go. Okay, that's better positioning, I think. Because although the rabbit needs to come through with the rails to push the rock over the edge, it's nice to not have the pillar like interrupting the stairs. So that's why I'm going. Oops, that's why I'm going that route. This one. Not interrupting the stairs much. Let's try this. Yeah, that'll work. All right, this one. Oop, yes. Ecout has changed. Miscellaneous 2 actors who have played pirates. We can handle that, right? This crew knows pirates. Okay. So this one. Oh, that one. There. 1, 2, 3. And this one. Yeah, that'll do. Which means I may have to move the guillotine a bit forward, I think. Well, we'll see about that one. I mean, that's easy enough to do now that I've got a design for it. We'll let this thing stay cantilevered. Just because that works. Okay, stairs. There. And there. Got the look kind of going? Yes, the guillotine's a bit tall and a bit wide and a bit far back. That's okay. We can move it. So let's repeat this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make it a bit tall or shorter. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 4, 5. We'll throw this in the middle. That one there. Wrapped around this side. Wrapped around that side. Back. Then we've got this one and that. That's it. Okay. Really? Wings. Okay. Up close is really janky. So I think rather than coming off the back, I should probably have it come off the front. It would make more sense. This way. Oops. That was dumb. I'm skipping the country songs. Sorry, guys. Just not in the mood. Yeah, that's better. So the mental image would be even from the side. If this blade was to come down, it would come right in between where the poor person is stuck. And I can open that, actually. And that, yeah, that works far better now that I think about it. Huzzah. Yeah, okay. There we go. All right, so we've got that part. And then it's not that far from here where we have a pulley, supposedly, which we can maybe represent. Once again, I have to figure out how to do chains and strings and stuff at angles because, yeah, I'm not very good at that. I know people do things like put a chicken in it, do a chicken in a boat and bury it, but that does well for underground strings. It does not do so well for overground strings. Johnny Depp for a pirate? Actually, Paul McCartney. Because Paul McCartney played a pirate in one of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Here's a random fact you never thought you'd find out. While we're busy, guillotining people. Okay, so now let's see what we can do. Rabbit. It doesn't have to look like the one there because the one in that picture is really quite I was going to say demented, but that's probably not the world's best way of looking at it. Okay, rabbits, usually two-tone. Let's go with strip spruce. And white. Mushroom's great, but it's got the brown stem, so if I don't get it to do the stem thing, actually I could do it all out of mushroom. That might be kind of cool. Let's try that. Brown mushroom block, and we'll try the mushroom stem and see if we can get it to cooperate without showing too much of the thing. Okay, and then you're going to need buttons for eyes. So, let's get some birch ones. I don't think we need to go quite as weird as like bright yellow demented ones. Maybe. That might not be a bad idea. Oh, I was done with the walls. How about Dustin Hoffman? Ooh, as Hook. Yes. Indeed. Indeed. Okay, so we've got, just doing 9, 3x3. The rail is going to be important, but I think I can stick it out in front of the rabbit and make it look good enough, like he's kind of on the rail. Actually, if I was to put down, what happens if I put a block over top of that? I think it'll probably float, which is not ideal, but let's see. So if I did this and put a mushroom block on top, yeah, it floats. Okay, so pull out the rail. Oh, no, it has to be the other one because I wanted the stairs to round it off with. Goofy. Okay, let's go strip spruce. I think is probably the best. If anybody else has a better choice for the brown that we can make stairs out of, so that doesn't work for this strip either. Stair. Granite stairs. That might be kind of a weird one. Have a granite colored rabbit. You could do mud bricks, I suppose. Brick butt. Which could go in with quartz stairs, maybe? I don't know. Let's go with the jankiest thing we possibly can find. And polished granite. I don't like that. Because maybe I'll go with this one? Yeah, that'll do. I mean, I don't have to do it that way, but the problem with this is we can get like mud brick stairs. We can't get compressed mud stairs or packed mud stairs. Sorry, because that might have looked nice. I mean, we can do a rabbit in a completely different color. Ooh, actually, given what this is, let's try this. This one. Aha. As janky as you please, right? We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. We'll see how that looks. Way. That way. This one. And that one. Can we round it out? Yes, we can. Excellent. Like this. Oh, no, actually. Oh, it's only red sandstone walls. Not the smooth ones. Why not? Hey, CT Productions, how are you doing? Welcome in.
Welcome.
It's Dustin Hoffman, so we've got 2 pirates. We'll roll that one. I take that and put that one in. No, I'd be better off just to leave it. Leave it as stairs. Wasn't going to be 3 units high, then I could do it without the stairs, or sorry, without the block in the middle, but I don't think that'll work. Okay, and then, He needs a poofy little tail, right? But what's something small and orange? Actually, it doesn't even have to be orange. It could be white-ish. CT? That's fine. Yep, no problem. No problem. We haven't had the chance to talk all that often, so I probably was told before and completely and utterly forgot. Hee. I don't think he needs a sea lantern on his tail. That would just be weird. I mean, if I was in Bedrock, it would be mini blocks, but I don't do mini blocks, so. Could have made it purple, I guess. It's not very realistic, though. Whatever. Okay, well, you know what? I could be here all day looking for the right thing, and quite literally, it would be all day. So probably not worth wasting our time on. If people come up with an idea, do let me know, but otherwise, we'll just rock it. Well, CT works, you know, we'll go with that. Okay, so we've got. No, actually, that's not this part. I want that to be. Oops, that's not what I want. Mushrooms don't work as well because I want the stairs. Let's go, in this case, polished diorite might work. And then that. You can look a really bizarre and demented rabbit, right? Right. Head has to be smaller, though. We definitely have to have a smaller head. Nope. Sorry, guys. While the speckles are nice, the borders don't work. Once again, the problem with quartz stairs and the others, not this, I want that, is they have far too much border on them. That would be super cool if I could place that as a tail. That'd be fun. Okay, so this, that, there. It's got some texture to it. It's not ideal, but it'll do. Can I taper this in this way, maybe? Ah, up, upside down, that way. Once again, I'm craving vertical slabs, please. Minecraft will never ever do it. Sorry, Mojang will never ever do it, like ever. But, you know, I can always pretend. I mean, I could mod it if I really wanted to, because this is just creative. I can do what I want, but frankly, there's not a lot of point to doing that. Okay, so now back to the orange, right? This is not much of a rabbit. So he needs his head to be big and brown. This. I'm not liking this idea I've got, but yeah, that. Oh. And it's important this time that his head's down, so let's go this way. That way. This and maybe that this time. I'm The Rabbit's Revenge, which is about as janky as it sounds. Did I do it? Thought I do it on the other side. So it's actually based on a magic illusion. Sort of. That is the weirdest looking rabbit. I am not good at organics, guys, in case you hadn't figured that one out. Okay, maybe I should lift the head up. Just because it looks kind of like a dilapidated guinea pig. You guys may hear some noises pretty soon. Apparently we just had a National Public Alert System test. Okay. But yeah. If I'm going to build off the front of his head, then I think it has to be a little bit bigger. Let's go this way. That way. As I said, I'm not good at organics, so we're just kind of doing a fake it till you make it. There. Okay. That one. For those of you that are very familiar with me doing stuff, I am, as usual, overcritical. But well, the one problem I gave myself is you can't put a button on that. All right. Didn't know that. What? Oh, geek out. 3 films with wedding repairs. 27 dresses. How about 3 weddings and a funeral? There you go. Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, and Up. Right. Deja vu. Okay. I got it. Not at all. Okay, so I'm going to make his head ridiculous big, and then we can actually always increase his size, because the rock still has to be bigger than him anyways. So let's turn this around. Like that. Give him a proper internal to his head. Maybe that way. Well, okay, I'm glad it looks like a guinea pig, because that's better than we had. Better than we had. Yeah, okay. So then this way. What did I just do over there? Take out this one. Oops. Put in a regular one. And that one has to come sideways. That way. Whoop. I pull out a block that I put the wrong one in. Okay, this one. Okay, and then I don't know if I don't think I really want the stairs, because it'll make it tall. Yeah. That should give me something to launch off of, though. Wow, his head is huge. And this block is... Oh, I was going to say this block is wrong, and it's kind of wrong because it's not a block. Okay. Trying to build on an odd when I shouldn't be building on an anything. Let's start sloping the front of the head, just because it needs it. This one and this one can come down because I gave it a proper inside slab. Ah! It's the weirdest looking guinea pig I've ever seen. And it's... Come on. Yeah. That's not a rabbit. Apologies to people like Tiz for Truth, who totally know how to do organics. Nope. Oh boy. Okay, this one's not bad, but that. Okay, well. That's actually not horrible. It's not great, but it's not horrible. So we got, let's see, 2 stairs on a block. Let's pull out this one, go to the block. Does that match? Yeah, that kind of matches. And did I slab it up top? No. Okay. And then I might as well slab it up here. His head's stubby. And his head's like almost as big as his body. So his body needs to be bigger, but we can deal with that. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. I should have started with the head though. You know what? Let's just quit while we're ahead. No bad puns intended. The I don't think that's going to look right. Glowstone, lanterns. Light. Ha! That would be hilarious. Might come back for the buttons anyways. Okay, I'd have to do... Not so sure I like that. And I don't have enough stairs to make the glow item, or the glow idea I was going to try work. Yeah, no. Hmm. Okay. Oops. I'm going to go with that framey look, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Let's try this. And rabbits are known for their pink noses. Go this way. Let's come back and get the rail. Making me laugh, which is not in a bad way, but yeah, it's making me laugh. And this part isn't going to look very good. Oh, that's way too low. It's a placeholder. Ooh, actually, it looks kind of like Leo the Lop for my kids' books. They said it makes me laugh. Okay, actually, see. So we're over time. Let's see if I can just get the almost done. Honestly, we're almost done. It's quite literally, we just need a big rock out the front. So if I take out most of that, float the head through here, this, and just convert to that. Oops, that needs to be, not that. That needs to be stairs. This way. And this one needs to be stairs that way. Let's make the white section a little bit bigger. This way. This way. Put that in the middle. 1, 2, 3. Convert that and go that way. Okay, I think I like his shape a bit better. It's a bit lower, but I think it will probably do. Now this needs to go that way. That one can go goodbye. And there we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. I take this one off. Now, my question is, how do I do ears, right? And I think we'll go with the orange. And I just, oh, no, it's not going to work. Oh well, let's get some placeholder ears in there and I can always change it, right? That might work as stairs, maybe. Try this. Nope, totally not. Does this work if I turn it? Can I fake it? Nope. Okay, no stairs. Fine. Sure, he's got crazy ears because rabbit. Why not? Why not? Oh my god. Nope. Okay, that doesn't work. But this. Don't like it, but I think it'll have to do. Okay, so that's our rabbit. And then something big and rocky. Gray. Something ugly for a rock. Try that. He's directional. Oh lord, you go directional. Okay, that's no good. That's too square. I like the cobblestone. I guess we'll just go classic cobblestone because it'll do what we need. because it just needs to crush the guy, right? That's really all the point is. And we'll probably end up making it bigger. Let's see. No more of those. Okay. And then we can go so much bigger. This one, that one, and we'll repeat the bottom like we did on the other pieces. So this one there. Oops. Fly. Thank you. This one. Oops. That way. I want this one there. And then slab. Do we care? Very, very square. Yeah, I should have put it all up by one. Oh well, I'll fix that later. Okay, and then we need rails. That should do the trick, I think. I need ha ha ha. Okay, sure. I'll do that. Let's see what color do we want to make this thing? In the picture it's all like clouds and stuff, like houses and things. I think I want to pick up one more color. Banners. Let's go something nice and evil. We have a lot of browns and golds and stuff. Actually, let's just stick with it. Go with maybe a gray. That'll work. Okay, so the concept. You stand there. Is it three blocks high? Okay. So I put one here. Can I put one up there? Oh, it stands. Okay, whoops. One on top. Oh, come on. I see. Okay, let's see. Can I use string for this? Now what happens if I put a banner on this one? Nope, you don't go there. Wait, okay. There? And then I put a banner on. Oops, string. Fine, be that way. Oh, can't do that either. Well, now I know. How am I going to... Oh, I got it. I got it. Let's go with that one. Bamboo. Yep. I'm going way over and I shouldn't be, so shame on me. Yeah. So this way. course, I want to land on something, don't I? That I can't reach. This one. I wish I wasn't picky. There. Really? I'm not even sure that's going to work anyways. No. All right, well, we'll just... puzzle that one out another time, I suppose. I'll have to play with what I can and can't put banners onto. Yeah, I don't know. What happens if I put one here? Come on. Sure. Sure. Why not? It's not what I wanted, but it'll do. This one, that one, that one. Off. Of course, I give myself nowhere to stand. This one and that one. We could pretend. There's an awful lot of pretending going on here. That one. Yeah, I could fuss with this till the cows come home. But we've got an idea. So as soon as I do that, all the banners come down. It might just be better in the end anyway. These. Tired of fussing with it. Okay. This is not going to work quite right, but that's okay. Oops, wrong one on that one. And I do need banners. What? Okay. This is like, oh, well. Hmm. Okay. Change this back. And this is frustrating because Minecraft be Minecraft. So let's go this way. Oh. Brains, Delenn. Yes. Come on. Up. Come on. Up. Back off. I get this one going the right direction. Nope. There we go. The derail's gonna get mucked with. Dang nabbit. You can see guys why I want a box, right? Because it's just okay, fine. Don't mess with this. Take this one, copy that. Nope. 1, 2. And 1, 2, 3. And I. Yeah. I figured. Okay. This derail thing may just have to disappear because it just doesn't look right. So I'm just going to use it as supports on. So then we go here one more time. I'd love to say this is done, but you know, it's never done. This is what happens when I have an obsession moment. 2, 3, 1, 2. Those are gone. 2, 3. Okay, that's row 2. Need one more to make it high enough, I think. 2 rows. Come on. Up on the blocks, please. This one and that one. I could probably banner the snout on the outside, actually, which would make nice sense. Oh, fine. Sure. Okay. This one. That one. Okay, finally, we got the height we needed. Oops. Go back the other way. This way and up. That one and up. Okay, 4. Oops. Stupid block out the back. Well, that's actually not that bad. All things given. So, last but not least walkthrough, making sure I've got all the parts. The first thing, there will be a oh shoot, what's this thing? I can't actually put a string to it anyways, but there was an axe zone over here. Let's go with invert the stairs. This way. Oops, too far out. Oh well, it'll do. It'll do. Yeah. All right. So then that out. Okay. So we've got string block, in theory, would go from here up to the top of that. Then you chop the string, this thing drops. As that drops, the handle flips the bucket of acid over, which is tiny, but maybe I should just make it double high. That might work. No, single has to work. Okay. Anyway, so the tip of the bucket of acid, which then ends up in here, turning to blood. We're not even going to explain why, which comes down, and the boot, as such as it is, actually, put that one up a little higher. So this one goes like that, and like this, and I want that. There we go. So the boot comes up and it kicks the thing, which drops the ball, and it rolls around and around. Oh, round and around and around. And then it comes back down the other way. And it, oops, will take out, and it will knock out this pillar, which drops that section, pulling down a pulley, which we did not put in. Let's see, what can I use for that? Caps lock. No. Oh, duh. Okay, so it goes up and it pulls on. Hello, let's go up, please. So that drops and it pulls on a pulley. Which will be, oops, not that, this. Okay, which pulls on a pulley that then goes over here and drops that one. Wonderfully through that person's head. Oh, and then we forgot the, oops, Blackstone. Let's go with this, and don't need that. So the one piece I did forget. We'll build it up here. This one. 2, 3. Oops. What happens when I build things fast? It looks weird, and that way, please. Thank you. This way. This corner. Pyramid doesn't work. Nope. Oops. We're going to do this in an even. Shame on me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. So aside from it being at the wrong level, which is fixable, let's put one in here, up there for the bottom. Yeah. So do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot the weight. That's what the key is here. This way. 1, 2. Let's go back this way. 3, 4. There we go. Okay, now I need no, I need this. Because we had the rabbit was in a cage, right? I need chain. 1, 2, 3. Oh, across there. The bunny turned out so cute. I'm glad you think so. Glad you think so. See how tall this rabbit cage needs to be. Oops. Ah! Okay. Oops. Not Delenn proof, apparently. This one. Now, if we don't want the bunny in, like to be touched, as in the center here, I can probably switch to chain for more of it. I just don't want them connecting to the side, right? Okay, bunny's got to be taller. Or not bunny, sorry, cage has to be taller. That way, this way. Okay, let's go that way. It's marking it out. Oh, a couple more. So this one. Will that hold the rabbit? Not quite. Which means everything has to move by 1. That's okay. We'll do that, and I'll make it move. Oh, wrong one. Come on. This. Yes, this is the bunny that you never want to see coming after you. He'll push a rock on your head. Right? Right. I'm sure somebody's probably going to tell me I need to call him Tim or something like that. Okay, yeah, so that's a better length for the rabbit. There should be a big door coming out on this side, like an angle. I think we're just going to have to go vertical on it to make the door actually work. Interesting. Okay, well, you can see where we're going with the idea anyways, so this is not quite right, but that's okay. So yeah, I can work on that offline, because that's happy enough. I mean, we could just put the bunny in a cage, right? And then we see everything through the cage from the side. I don't know. That was this. Oh, huh. Delenn, stop breaking things. What does that get? Trying to figure out why on one side it wants to connect in and the other didn't, because I clicked too much. All right. Yeah. Okie dokie. And basically just square that off, pretty much. Yeah, we got our bunny in a cage. All right. So anyways, yeah, the rabbit comes in, pushes things over, and the guy gets Jimmy Jack, man. Nice and depressing. Dude gets Jimmy Jacked. All right. So that's what I built today. It's bizarre. It's kind of almost fun or almost done. I think the rabbit's behind end needs to be a little bit bigger because of the size of his head. But yeah, and then we need to box in the whole thing. And I have no idea how to connect strings. So there is that. If anybody can figure out any ideas how to do that, please do let me know. Otherwise, we'll just pretend. Along with all the other pretending we did today. Let's see, 1, 2, this one, this one, this one. Go that way. So yeah, just got the box. And that should be all she wrote, right? On here, off, off. I'm trying to make squares out of this stuff, and it's not working so well. Oh, that one, this one, goes there, this one, that, and this one goes around here because they'd have to get the bunny tail. Tail can stick out the back. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. I keep saying I'm done, and then I'm keep going on. Do you think Delen's addicted just a little? That one. That one. I think we have to put one at every level. Jane, why must you float? Seriously, why must you float? Yeah, we got a bunny in a box. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. I keep saying I will be done by then, but I will be done by then, for sure. And for certain. Because we got things to do, they got things to do. This one. I keep wanting to get this box done, at least on the front side. I mean, I can do it on the back side on my own. Now, I don't really need to do it in front of everybody on the front side either. Just kind of addicted to finish this. There we go. Okay, that's that part. This will be the frame. How high did we go? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 3, 4. Two. One more. 1, 2, 3. And I'll have to figure out how to get a pulley in there. This one, that one. Yep, this one and that one. How tall was the side for the rapids? Let me see. 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4 interior, and then 5 above. So we've got 3, 1 more interior. 1, 2, 3. So yeah. Anyhow, that's what happens when I think about weird things. And the top can definitely be these. I don't need to actually open them. But we don't need to see from above. We don't need to open it. Because as you guys have figured out, I'm not going to reference the end of the illusion. Part of it is that the scale's all off, and the other part of it is that that trying to do a Minecraft-sized version of that is just challenging. Okay, but I will need, mentally something to go off the other side here. So let's throw one more. Let's do this and go with grindstone again. And this one's going to float, isn't it? Okay, so what I'm going to do, oops, made a mistake. This, go there, this one, we'll throw the grindstone on top here. I think. Nope. Change my mind. Pretend this makes sense. And then another one underneath. Actually, is that a good spot? Yeah, that would do for both. Okay. So then it's just the bunny cage, and that's it, right? So let's see, did I go above? Yes, I went above. So this way, that way, there. And that's it. I swear I've got an addiction to finishing this it's one of those while I'm here moments, which is not helping anybody. One, two, three. There we go. Oh, this is not going to work well. Uh-huh. We'll pretend. Sure. Why not? Because we can. Okay, so we can see what's going on. Let's see. I keep saying, and then I'll do this later, and I don't. I'm just not going to fight it. Just get it done. There we go. This one massively Vorpal bunny. Come on. Oh. There. One. Okay, there we go. Chain all around. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I think that might be the end of it. Aside from the, pretend X or Y happens bits, that's not bad. All right. I'm going to call it the rock is too small, and there's 2 other things that are not quite right with it, but I think we're going to go with that. So, weird as it is, this is what we built today. And see if I can get a half decent. Oop, I'm flying backwards. This way. And go out a little more. There we go. All right. So that's what we built today. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't have to make sense. But that was what was in my head. So yeah. Sometimes you just get strange things stuck in your head and you want to build them, I guess, get them out. So in any case, here we are. Let's find somebody useful to go and raid. Somebody interesting. And I've been almost 45 minutes over top of what I was going to be. So apologies in advance if we end up with a very different type of raid target. Just because I don't want to send you guys to someone who isn't going to be around for all that long, as far as I know. Let's check and see. Actually, some of them are going to be here for a while. Let me refresh this. Huh. Okay. It looks like Jade has been up for only 5 minutes. So I guess we're going to go see Jade like we usually do. I'm hoping my website's correct. Let's just see if she comes up on the easy buttons. Yep. All right, so we're going to raid over into Maribel Jade. I'm not particularly sure what to describe this as. If you guys have any ideas, you're more than welcome. And yeah, if anybody's got any suggestions for improvements, please do send them my way because I'm not super technique familiar. In the meantime, have yourselves a fantastic day, and we will get that raid started to Jade. All right.
Mischief managed.
Mischief managed indeed. Death by Bunny. That's always an interesting one. All right. So, extra special thank you to Creef for the raid. I really do appreciate it. It's always a treat. Thank you for the resubscriptions from Bobrine and Yellow. And once again, that's always a treat. And I appreciate the new follow from Night Planet. Thank you to Clue Spending from Valente to help keep things a little interesting. Yeah, I guess that we had a hype train out of that. That's impressive. Which means the hype trains are functioning as they should, I hope. Okay, moderation theme today was Zerk and Mama Bear with a little bit from Fantastic Sherlock Fox. And we had conversation from Yellow, Bobrine, Valente, Creef, Mike Burton, Silver Unicorn, Night Planet, and CTE. So if you were lurking and working and doing your thing, I appreciate it. In the meantime, let's get that raid going to Maribel Jade. I'll see you on the flip side for a while. And I don't know what I'll be up to tomorrow. Hopefully something not quite this odd. But have yourself a great day, and bye-bye for now.
Transfer complete.